Hello SN community, welcome back to the SN studio for another video battle report. There's no Pardo here, it's just
look at all the space for activities.
I know, it's all this space for activity. We've got a bit of a showdown. We've got Death Guard, we've got Drukhari, his new Drukhari, or newish.
New, not so new, because
yeah,
I've had them for 8 months.
Pardo
played them before I did, because
true.
COVID happened.
Yeah.
I had a kid.
Yeah. Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I mean, I think I've spoken about it in every single video battle report.
Yeah, but not with me.
This
is brand new information.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the first time, or second time I'm playing, because I played him in the Classic.
Yes, and I haven't played against him, and I was like, can you bring your Drukhari, please? And he was like, okay, yeah, sure. And I thought I'll bring the Death Guard, because I played him at SM+.
Well, actually, no, you're lying. He's lying. He's absolutely lying. He said he said a Custodes Death Guard battle report.
Oh, I did.
And I said, no,
okay,
because we've done this before.
Yes,
and it just ends up like this, and we end up rolling loads of dice, nothing dies, the game ends, and it's really boring. Yeah, true. So I said I'll bring the Drukhari because I want more practice. Because I haven't played them. That is actually the truth. Yeah, I lied before. I apologise to my family and my wife Hayley. I'm sorry, Hayley. Anyway, we digress. We're 2 minutes in and we're already in trouble. Already. Pardo's going to edit this later and just be like, absolutely. Ooh. Anyway, so today we're playing on one of my favourite boards. It is this crashed spaceship in the icy wilderness somewhere. Somewhere on Fenris.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Somewhere on Fenris where they don't know where
they're,
that Drukhari and Death Guard are having a fight.
Exactly. They're all drunk and exactly. Yeah, exactly. So the wolves aren't coming yet. We're actually got new spatial bond. Anyway, so today we will be playing, like I said, on this beautiful board, and it is a 2,000 point game, and we are playing Retrieval Mission. Yeah,
because we've got the book over there.
Yeah. Retrieval Mission. So let's go through the armies. Let's begin with the Drukhari. Okay. Take us through.
So yeah, so before I get jumped on by the community, why? It's not 3 patrol detachments. Yeah, because I want to take Talos, but I don't have racks, so I can't take a patrol of the Prophetic Flesh, which is the obsession I'm using. Right. Because if I put them in detachments with normal Cabal units, I don't get an obsession. At least that's the way I understand it works.
Yes, okay.
So I have to take a battalion of normal Cabal of the Black Hearts. Yes. And I've got I think it's a Spearhead or I think it's Spearhead because their head is full. Yeah, Spearhead, yeah. So a Spearhead of Prophetic Flesh to take Talos and Homunculus. So starting from the top with the Cabal, with the Cabal of the Black Hearts, I've got 2 Archons as the HQ choices. 1 Archon with the Writ of the Living Muse Relic and the Labyrinth Cunning. Wall trait for the CP farming. The Writ of the Living Muse is to reroll 1s to wound. Okay. For other Cabal units within 6, he already rerolls 1s to hit as well because of his aura. Right. So rerolling 1s to hit and to wound from him. Okay. So it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. That's all. The other Archon obviously is just there to fill the slots and rerolls 1s.
In the lore, if I'm correct in this, because Lawrence has talked about it, about the fact that there should be an Archon, and then I want to call it a Dracon. An
Archon and a Dracon.
There's like a second in command that's basically trying to stab them in the back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but they're not a thing anymore, or they were never a thing?
I don't think they were ever a thing, but in law, I think you're absolutely right.
So one could be a Dracon in a way. Could be a Dracon. Because I do like the law. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, so 2 HQ choices, that's the Relic, that's the Wall traits. 3 troop choices of normal Cavalite Warriors. The Sergeants all upgraded with Power Swords and Blaster Pistols. Cool. And then we've got a Blaster in each unit as well.
The classic Blaster.
Exactly.
Gotta be done.
Yeah. There's usually, at least when I play Drukhari or against them, it always puts loads of work into my armies. So hopefully it does the same for me in return. Then I've got 3 Venoms to take those 3 Cavalite troops in, and 2 units of 5 Scourge.
I love Venoms. They're just so cool.
Yeah, Venoms are
awesome. They look cool, and I like how speedy they are, and they go those guys inside.
I'm firing from the side.
Yeah,
I like it too.
Although, how do they fit inside?
I don't know, because there's already 3 people on it. Yeah. I mean, maybe they just hang on from the wings. Okay. It's like, slow down, Jim. I can't hit anything. Why not?
Brilliant. Yeah, of course. Cavalite Jim. Right, anyway.
So yeah, then 2 Scourge units.
Like Jim.
Like Jim. Or Saburite. No, Saburite.
Is it Saburite Jim? Oh, okay, he's the lead. Yeah. Saburite Jim.
Okay, so yeah, so 2 units, we digress again. So 2 units of Scourges with Haywire Blasters, and 1 of the leaders upgraded with a Power Sword. I forgot his name, what the name is of the Scourge leader. I just call him a Sergeant.
I want Saburite Jim to have his own his own comic or something. Yeah, just to go off on his own adventures of Saburite Jim.
We can say it's the one with pigtail.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Saburite Jim. And then we've got 3 Ravagers in that battalion as well. Because Ravagers with Disintegrators,
yeah,
they're usually they're good.
They're nasty.
Can't leave home without them.
Yeah.
And then obviously the prophetic, and we mentioned it was Cabal of the Black Heart.
Mm.
And then we've got the prophetic flesh obsession with 6 Talos and 1 Homunculus.
Yes.
Leading the charge, and we've used the Alliance of Agony stratagem to give him a Warlord trait as well. So he's got the Master Artisan Warlord traits, which I believe gives them a +1 toughness, or is that his aura? I'll just check it quickly. But it is, I've given him the Vexator Mask as well. Yeah, so he walks around with the Talos, charges in, chooses an enemy unit to always fight last.
Nice.
Master of Pain is the one that gives the +1 toughness, and the Master Artisan allows them to reroll the failed saves of 1 for the Field of Pain, of the Power from Pain.
I like it.
Inured to Suffering rolls.
It's got a lot of punch. It's very fast.
Very fast.
And those Talos are going to put some work in when they get into combat, right? So
yeah, I mean, against normal armies, I would say yes. Against Death Guard, maybe not.
Maybe not.
But we'll see.
So good segue into the Death Guard. So I can see the comments already. DC's that guy. I got that guy. Yeah. It was my first time. I got that guy. It is 9 Mythic Blight, so I'll accept that guy comment on this one. However, it's a little bit different from the previous list. So in my previous report I've done with 9 Mythic Blight Crawlers, I took 2 Plague Burst Crawlers. See, they were so rubbish, I don't even remember their name. So at the end of the day, yeah, they're rubbish. I don't rate them. Every time I use them, I just find them really underwhelming. Yes, they can plonk and sit somewhere, but they're just targets for people because they're big and bulky, and I don't find that they have as much utility. So I changed up the list a little bit with this madness that I think might work. So we have a battalion. In that battalion, leading them, we have a Malignant Plaguecaster, which we don't have a name for, but we will have a name for him along with Jim.
Jim the Saburite.
Yep, Jim the Saburite. And this guy has actually got Plaguechosen for a CP to give him a Warlord trait. Yep. Give him Arch-Contaminator so he can reroll plague weapons, mainly for these guys in combat, or the Biospurt is pretty cool. And then he also has the Ironclot Furnace. So I've swapped it around because it wasn't the Demon Prince last time we played. But this time it's on him because I think the Demon Prince is going to be a bit of a, get in the lines, a bit of a beat stick.
Unit.
Yeah, he's just mean. And I've given him he's the Warlord actually, and I've given him Suppurating Plate, so he's a 2-up and bounce back.
Muscle wounds, yeah.
It's quite nasty.
Yeah.
And I've also given him that was a Relic, and then the Warlord trait I've given him is not disgustingly resilient, not monstrously resilient.
Grossly resilient.
Grotesquely resilient.
Grotesque.
It's comment below which one it is because it's something resilient. It's like a super disgusting resilient, and it's on a 4.
It's a 4-up instead of 5-up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a +1 to your disgusting resilient. I think it's a monster. I can't remember. Anyway, so that's a Demon Prince. He's as model, so he's got a sword and the fist. No wings, so he's not the best one going. But I kind of like him.
Yeah, I mean,
he looks cool.
The way this list is going to end up being played is slow anyway. So
yeah, exactly. You just kind of
don't really want him running away from the army. So.
Exactly. So that's the 2 HQs. Then we go into the troop choices. I've got a lot of them. This is where my Plagueburst Crawler points kind of went into. I've got 2 units of Poxwalkers. And then I've got 3 units of Plague Marines with a plasma in each, and then the champs have got a plasma pistol and a power fist, just to make them a little bit more, utilitarian, combat-y. And that's what we have here in the studio, and I found like using those. Yeah. Then into the elite slot, we've got 7, and count them 7. Nurgle's favourite number. Oh, I like that. 7.
You see all his confused Welsh face. It was just like,
7.
What is that?
So 7 Blight Lord Terminators, one with a flail, one with a Blight launcher.
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it. A light launcher.
Blight launcher.
And then the champ has actually a combi flamer.
And the Nurgle on his
And the Nurgle on his shoulder. Yeah, which again we don't have.
Because I'm looking at his butt.
You guys, cheeky little bum.
Cheeky little
There's cheeky little bum. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's having a great time. So those guys, they're probably going to deep strike in, to be honest with you. And then the Pièce de Resistance, the Mephetic Blight Haulers, 3 units of 3. They're 300 points a pop in terms of each unit, but they are savage.
Yeah,
absolutely savage.
Yeah.
They put the work in, and I really rate them.
They're just so good in combat.
Yeah.
So good in shooting.
Yeah. They're just all rounders, and they're fast. They move 10. Obviously, they're a little bit slower with this moving blob, but
I mean, fast for death.
Fast for Death Guard, for sure. Fast for Death Guard,
which is where their weakness is supposed to come in, and it's not really that weakness, much of a weakness with those units.
And that's everything, guys. Oh, psychic powers. We've got the Miasma Pestilence on the Demon Prince for -1 hit, and then this guy has got the Blades of Putrefaction, and I gave them the Putrescent Vitality, the +1 strength and toughness, just to kind of buff these guys if those venoms get there, etc. Yeah, although they're poison, right?
There's poison everywhere.
Poison.
I mean, they'll do well against the Ravagers, which are strength 5.
Yeah,
and make me 1 of 5s instead of 4s.
So before we get stuck in, let's do secondaries. Do you want to go first, secondaries?
So I got Bring It Down, because you have a lot of vehicles.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I got Engage All Fronts.
Yep.
And Deploy Scramblers. Because I still haven't decided whether they're going to go into reserves, but I do have 5 infantry units that can possibly do it. So
yeah, that's fair.
Quite fast, so I should be able to do Deploy Scramblers relatively easily.
Now, previously, in the previous rendition of this list, I really struggled with secondaries, but this time round I feel quite good about it. I've brought Deploy Scramblers, and I'm probably going to put these guys into reserve and then bring them on because they just deploy straight away. So deploy the Scramblers, which is really handy.
Yeah.
I've brought, I didn't bring Engage All Fronts like yourself because it's not the fastest moving army, and they won't be resilient, the ones that are in the corners.
And you're going to be playing them more of like a boxed.
Exactly, yeah, the Castle of Death.
Yeah.
And then I've also taken Grind Them Down, so kill more than you, which I think I can do because your stuff is a little bit more flimsy.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll tank my stuff so that so they'll survive that. And then I took what's the Bring It Down, blowing up vehicles because he has lots of vehicles
and monsters.
Yeah.
Aurora.
Right. So that's the secondaries done. That's the list done. Shall we get into the game?
Let's get into the game.
All right. We'll catch you guys on the table in a second. And here we are, the armies are deployed, the terrain is looking fabulous, and we're ready for some war.
Yes, we are.
Alright, so, like we said, we are playing, if you did skip the start, naughty. Okay. Don't skip. But we are playing Retrieval Mission today. We have an objective here, and an objective there. One in the deployment zone, which is guarded by my lovely Plague Marines. Yes. One over here, guarded by the big monstrosities. And then we have one this side mirroring, and one that side over there. So, we did roll off, and even though Nick won the roll off,
I did.
You gave it to me to
be the attacker.
Yeah. No, for me to pick and deploy.
Yeah,
so I was expecting you were the attacker, which is nice.
Because I want to see where you start placing models.
Yes, which is nice. So let's go through your deployment.
Yep. So we are playing these ruins, these as ruins.
Yes.
So obviously obscuring, breachable, and all the good stuff. So I've just placed the venoms behind, just to try and avoid the melter crack goodness from the Miasma Blight holders as long as possible. Obviously placing the toughest units out in the open because I'm not really that worried about that because I have 4 of them.
Yes.
So yeah, and then on the other side, so along with the scourges and stuff over here, and you've got the homunculus and the Archon just in the middle there. The one with the labyrinth cunning and the relic for the reroll ones.
Yes.
I can't remember its name now.
Okay.
The reroll ones to wound, but yeah. So we've got another Archon here to give them the reroll ones to hits.
Yes.
And obviously the 3 Ravagers just sitting behind this.
Sitting pretty, waiting to come out.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. I'm a little bit scared. I can't remember the last time I played Dark Elder, if ever. I don't remember. If I did, it was only bad memories. Moving on to the mighty Death Guard, we have the main blob of 3 units here of the Mephitic Blight Haulers. With the Malignant Plaguecaster in the center. Now remember guys, again if you skip the start, he has the Ironclot Furnace, and I've given him another Warlord trait, Plaguechosen, that he is, that allows him to reroll Arch-Contaminator, reroll wounds for Plague Weapons. Which is rubbish for the melters and the missiles of course, but they've got the little spitties and they get in combat, that gets quite handy.
The little fart machines.
The little fart machines indeed. Then we've got 5 Plague Marines here, holding on to that objective, maybe. Let's see how they get on. We've got the Demon Prince here. He's my beat stick. And then we've come along here. We've got another 5 Plague Marines. And we have 5 on this flank. My 2 units of Poxwalkers. I've spent the CP to put them into reserve. And then I've got my Blight Lords. Yes, they're coming in later on to cause some pain to you. But at the moment, they're up in the teleportarium, just sitting around in the fungus, enjoying life. Now,
rotting away.
I don't know if I want to go first or not. I think I do. I think I do because I want to, put some pain on those things in the middle. Perhaps potentially. I don't think I'll get shots off or anything else, but if I can wither that down, would you think you want to go first?
I don't know.
Ooh, but we've got the dice to decide now. Today, I've got so Vincente. Hi Vincente. He had a beautiful Deathwatch army at no retreat.
Oh yeah,
insane.
Amazing.
And I think he won some awards and stuff for it.
He did, yeah.
Because
it was just that good.
So good. But he was kind enough to give me this dice, which is his team dice. I can't pronounce the name because it's in Spanish.
Yeah.
But it's something like...
Psychopharmacos.
Something like that.
Yeah, like psychopharmacist.
Psychopharmacist. I hope it's that because that's brilliant. But thank you, Vicente. And if you want to send me a dice to get any... shout-outs, then do it, because I'm running low on unique dice. But Vincente is with me today, and I shall roll a 6.
No, I rolled a 6. Though.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you roll up against Vincente.
Vincente, no! Would you like to take first turn?
No, I'll give you first turn.
Oh, yeah, alright, let's do it.
I want to see what you can do.
So kind. First turn for the Death Guard, coming up to the movement phase for the Death Guard. Not too much has moved really. These guys have just shuffled up behind that ruin there and holding that objective. We've had the pain train of the Mephitic Blight Haulers. They've just poured through this kind of ruined alleyway thing there. And I've got this unit and this unit within range of these guys, but the back unit unfortunately is out. Kind of bottlenecked myself a little bit, but had to really. But that's it for movement, so not a lot going on. So now we're going to the cyclic phase, and what we're going to do is start with the Demon Prince here. He's going to cast Miasma and Pestilence on this unit to -2 at them. And I need a 6, which I get with a 9. You have any denies?
No.
Okay. Of course, Dark Elder. No denies for you.
There's a relic for it. I don't have that.
Ah, okay. He doesn't have that relic. And then we're going to go for the Malignant Plaguecaster. He's going to cast Blades of Putrefaction on them in case they get in combat for that +1. And that goes off because it's a 5. And then he's going to cast Putrescent Vitality on the unit of Plague Marines here to give them +1 strength and toughness. And I think that goes off for the 6. I will check that for you and let you know, but I'm pretty sure it does. So that's the end of the movement phase, that's the end of the psychic phase. Let's get on to some shooting. Coming up, straight into the shooting phase, my Death Beetles will be firing. The first squad at the back, you like Death Beetles?
I like that.
The Death Beetles here are going to be shooting at this lone Talos.
Talos Pain Engine.
Oh, Pain Engine. Wow. Pain Engine. Right, okay, so the Pain Engine is going to receive some pain, which it won't. And we're going to be firing these 3, everything, the missile and the melters into him because I need him dead. And additionally, because I'm firing through these trees, it's -1 with dense cover. So I'm hitting on 4s. So I'll start with the melters. And that's 3 hits. Toughness.
Because I'm
3's 2 wound because he's toughness 7.
Oh, nice one.
Okay. And then we're going to go with 3 missiles. That's 1 hit. And we're going to go with no wound. Okay! Rinse and repeat with the second Death Beetle squad.
Yeah, but so the same guy?
Yeah.
So falls again.
How many wounds do they have each?
7.
See, it'd be difficult to take 2 of them out, but I could possibly pop the 1.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking for grind them down.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So let's go for him.
Yeah.
Let's risk it for a biscuit. That's 2 hits. And then I will re-roll this one.
For a Seipei?
Yeah, because I got my Seipei. There you go. That's 2 melters go into his face.
Okay. Put your CP down. 4 up balls. They both fail, so I will re-roll 1.
Okay.
Yep.
So just the 1.
Just the 1.
D6. 2.
2. So feel my pains. Takes 1.
Oh, 1 wound down. Okay.
So see if I get that back.
Oh,
that
sure.
CP. Yes, I do. On a 6.
Ooh. Okay. 3 missiles.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Yeah.
3s. 2 wounds. Here we go. Here's the good stuff.
Oh no!
Here we go. Here we go.
So 2d6.
2d6, baby. Oh,
That's 8.
That's 8. Likely to survive.
7, 8.
Likely to survive. Here we go.
Rerolling 1s, but I think that's him dead. So
Hey!
he doesn't.
We got him at least. That's something. That gives me 1 for grinding down. I have no more shots anywhere else, guys, because everything else is out of range. But it positions me, I think, quite nicely for turn 2. And it means that he has to at least kill 1 thing.
Yeah.
In order to stop me getting them and grind them down. So, without further ado, let's go into
Drukhari.
turn 1. End of the movement phase here for the Drukhari, and a lot's actually happened. We've had the party bus arrive to fight my Death Beetles in this quite epic looking there, the yellow versus the white pouring in. Do you want to give us a quick overview? Before we do that, a quick amendment is I was deploying scramblers with these guys in the back because they were doing nothing, and that's part of my secondary. And also, if I did forget to mention, it was a 6 to cast, so we did get that off on those Plague Marines. So, back to the movement phase. Talk us through the madness.
Yeah, so they've came out this back vehicle here, and they have deployed scramblers as well as capturing this objective.
Fantastic.
This flank's just moved up, keep making use of the dense terrain because we are within 3 of this objective.
Yes. With
the Archon just behind, they've got a line of sight directly through here.
They do. They can see some bits and pieces over this side.
Bits and bobs. And then, so you've got the Writ of the Living Muse. That's the name of the relic.
Gotcha.
And so he's in the middle of all the source there.
Oh dear.
All the source. So he's going to be doing some reroll shenanigans over there.
Yep. It looks like a lot of pain is coming my way.
I hope so. This is the plan. So I've got the plan where I need to kill a Myphetic Blight Hauler from each unit, obviously to make them hit on 4s rather than 3s.
Yes.
And then charge them on all the happiness. So.
All the happiness. Yes, that is such a good idea to do. I put this here, guys, to remind myself because I played SM Plus Death Guard recently, and I kept forgetting about my powers going off. I had to wear the helmet of shame.
Yeah.
So I don't want the helmet of shame today, so I've reminded myself of the little Nurgle marker. So that's the end of the movement phase. Let's go into the shooting phase.
Because it's psychic.
Yeah, there's no psychic. No psychic for you. Starting off, shooting out of the bushes, we've got the sneaky Ravagers.
Yeah.
Which one's starting first?
So we'll just start with this one into the back Mythic Blight Holders.
Okay, no problem.
That's the only ones you can see.
Hitting on 4s because of the old dense cover. But
Re-rolling 1.
Yeah, re-rolling 1s thanks to the
So that's an extra one there. And now wounding on 5s because you are like toughness 7.
Toughness 7, yeah.
So 2 wounds, -3 damage too.
Okay, so we have a 4-up invulnerable save thanks to the Ironclot Furnace. Both fail.
So 4 feels.
4 disgusting resilience. And I save 2, so 2 wounds down to 6 on that first unit. Let me grab the marker right here, and we'll put it on this guy in the back.
Okay, so the next one.
Or actually, put it here. Put it in on that one.
So the next 2, we did check range. They are just in range of this bad boy over here.
Sadly, they are.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 shots.
Yeah. So the first one hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, rerolling those 1s.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
They are wounding on 4s.
-3
damage.
Oh, can you quickly check for me if they are within 7 of them?
Within 7, yeah.
It's probably unlikely. They have to be wholly within 7.
Oh, the entire unit. No.
Because you get +1 to cover, but they have to be wholly within. So, -3, so 6s.
Yeah.
Double 1, and then it's 2 damage each, right?
So first one?
First one.
No.
Oh, God. Next one.
No.
So 2 gone so far. If I pull the first 2, will you be in range with the second boy?
I probably won't be. So 36 was just there, and I wouldn't be in range.
I did lose a champion, but it was worth it.
I was in range of champion.
Yeah. It was worth it. Sorry, champ. Into the void you go.
Okay, so yeah, so he can't fire. Because unless I can draw a line through here. And no, because I'll go over those cannons there. So no, he can't see it.
Okay.
So.
Yay for me.
Yay.
Okay. What's shooting next?
So next will be.
Do you have a little think about it?
No, I'll fire these Scourgers into the back unit. Yeah.
Okay, Scourgers to the back unit.
Yeah, so it is 4d3 shots.
I like that.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, it's pretty tasty.
5, and 9. So here we go. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh dear. Rerolling 1s. So
nice.
And now wounding on 5 because you are toughness 7.
Toughness 7.
Yeah, so wounding on 5s and rerolling 1s. So that's one save and 1 mortal wound so far.
1 save, 1 mortal wound?
Yeah.
Okay, so minus on the save?
-1.
Okay, so 4 up either way? No, that goes through, and then mortal wound.
Well, it's D3 mortal wound.
Oh, sorry.
6. So it's 1.
Okay.
So it's 3 disgusting resistance.
3 disgusting resilience then. 5's. Nope, so 3 down, so it takes 1 down to 5 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Front unit will fire the same. 3.
Now put it on this guy right here. So this front squad.
Yeah, sorry, the shredder as well.
Okay.
Or the shard carbine, that's what it's called. So 2 hits. No wounds.
Okay.
And now 43 from the next unit. So 1, 2, 3, and 1.
I like that. Less shots for me.
Yeah. Rerolling 1s. I can start to see why Pablo doesn't do so well in this battle reports.
You think it's the dice?
I think so. Oh, there we go. So 2 saves.
2 saves.
Yeah. -1.
So 1 goes through. And 1 saved.
And now 2d3 mortal wounds. Okay. So 3.
3 again. Okay, 5 ups. 1. So 2 more damage, taking that 1 down to 3 wounds remaining.
Okay. So now the shard carbine. So 1 hit.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Thanks to the Archon.
Yep. No wounds.
Okay. So.
Oh dear.
Okay. What you're going to be shooting next?
Yeah. So we're going to be doing this unit into the back unit again.
This back unit?
Yeah.
Not a problem.
So 2d3 shots. Sorry, 4d3 shots. So 1, 2, and 2.
Lovely.
And these are hitting on 4s. No rerolls because they are not Cabal. And there you go. So 2 saves.
Yep. 2 saves.
Yeah. So -1.
-1 to 4 ups.
Yep.
Failed them both again.
Okay. So 2d3 mortal wounds. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Saves you need to do, my friend.
9.
Yeah.
Wow. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Lots of 5s, please. Ooh.
That's not bad.
That was to save this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 wounds go through in total. So 1 does go down.
Okay.
Oh, do I roll one of those? Probably should have rolled one of the saves instead. How much more shooting do you have?
2 vehicles with the units inside. These guys are already fired, so these guys are already fired.
I'm going to risk it.
Yeah, so 2 vehicles.
I'm going to risk it. You know why? Because 1, he would survive, which means they'd be hitting on 3s, and 2 means you have to shoot at them potentially, which saves the other guys. Okay. So why not? Let's do it. Take me down 1, please, sir. I need a 5.
Oh. I say that's good.
Oh, really?
I say that's
good. Oh, is that an attention? No. It was not meant to be.
Yeah.
Does he blow up? Which is on a 4+, I believe. He does not.
Okay, so
so he's gone.
Yeah.
That gives you some points for bring it down.
Yeah.
Matching my 2 points. We're now equal. We're now tied.
Okay, so we will see. I don't think I'm in range 24 inches into that back unit, am I?
Well, grab a tape and we'll catch you guys back for some more shooting coming up. Okay, the shots have been decided. We're going to go with the Venom Crawler. Venom Crawler? That's my guy.
Just the Venom.
They're just the Venom.
Just the Venom.
Okay, so, the Venom.
Yeah, so for the guys inside, we're going to put the blasters into the front units.
Yep.
And the poisoned shots into the unit back here.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so the blaster is -1 to hit. Oh, wait, you're doing the...
Yeah, so
okay, the guys first.
Yeah. So 3.
Okay.
No wounds, because they do wound on force. And now the blast pistol. Nope. And the blaster, yes. No wounds.
Okay.
And now this one, so blaster and the rest of the shots in there.
Rinse and repeat.
So blaster. Nope.
Classic blasters.
And 3 shots into back unit from the inside units. 3 hits. 1 wound.
AP?
No AP.
Okay.
2 up.
2 up.
You're good.
We're good. 2 up, guys, because of, well, cover, but also because the Mephitic Flight Trawlers.
Yeah. So now the vehicle will fire into that unit as well.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's a lot of shots.
So rerolling 1s.
Thanks to the old Archon.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's a good Archon.
He's a good Archon. He's a good actor.
What's his name?
We haven't given him a name. This is the first time in like 8 months I've played this Archon.
Then comment below and give the Archon a name. I like Jimmy.
Jimmy the Archon. So rerolling 1s because of Ritz of the Living Muse.
Don't forget their toughness 6. I don't know.
But they are poisoned, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
DC. So 3, 6, 7 wounds.
3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Have at you.
7. Okay, so 7.
Yep.
At no minus.
No minus.
So it's 2s. Ooh, I dropped 2.
So 5 up.
Yeah, 5 but feel no pains. Come on.
You're disgusting.
I am really not.
So
2 drop. I'll take this guy, and I'll take this guy.
Okay, so next vehicle is the same, but only 6 shots going through this time.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s. All hit.
Lovely.
And now 4 wounds. Rerolling 1s. So no, so 4 wounds.
4 wounds?
Yeah. 4
okay.
4
2 ups.
2 again. So 5 ups.
5 ups, of course, my disgusting resilient. But I don't do disgusting resilient, so there's just the one guy left.
Just the one guy left.
Yep.
So last vehicle we're firing to him, he is hitting on 4s because of the dents.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. Rerolling 1s, okay. So not too bad, trees didn't do much. And rerolling 1s on him. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds, okay. Can we not get a 1, please? I'll reroll that, that's cocked. There you go, he's okay.
He's okay.
He's okay.
He's okay, he's okay. So,
is that all the shooting done?
I believe so, because these guys aren't in range of anyone, are they? No, they're not. Okay, so yeah, that's all the shooting done. So yeah, we can cut back to the
yes.
phase, I think.
We're going to go into the charge phase, which is coming up in a second. Okay, before the carnage starts, we're going to go into the charge phase here. We've got the floaty pain engines of death pain. They're going to be charging into these guys, but I'm actually going to overwatch because I get quite a lot of shots there.
Yes.
So why not? So let's start off with the 3 melters. And this is obviously on 6s, rerolling 1s.
Reroll that one.
No. And then we're going to have 3 cracks. Ooh, that's 2 hits. That's what we like. And now 3s. So that's 2 wounds.
So 4 ups. Oh, dude. Not making a single 4 up. I'll reroll one.
Okay.
Because. Yeah, saved.
Alright, saved. So just 1d6 goes through.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah, good thing I rerolled.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6s, rerolling ones. Rerolling those ones. So he takes 5.
Wow, and then 3d3 bile spurts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is again on 6s with a reroll of 1s. Nothing. That's a bit cocked. Nothing. Okay, 6-inch charge, please, sir.
Yep.
So loves it with a 7. Perfect. So they're going in. And then we're going to have the other unit of Death Pain Engines of Death. They're going to be going into the Death Beetles. So a lot of death going on.
Yeah, so we'll stay like that because it keeps us within 6 of that. More or less. So they needed an 8.
Okay.
And I have no reroll. I had to try and save
Yeah,
it.
you have to try and save it, boy. Oh, it doesn't matter. They love it.
11.
They're in.
That's a thing. That's a
want
thing
to.
we just did.
Give some pain.
Yep.
And that's all the charges?
Yeah, so he's in base to base. He'll be within 3. And just make sure we stay within 6 of him. Happy days.
Happy days. Okay, so that's all the charges done. We'll catch you guys in the fight phase. Coming up. Alright, combat time. We've got first squad, this one here.
Yeah.
They're going to be firing. Or I guess they fire. There are things going on in there. They're going to be stabbing and biting and doing all the nasty things into those Mephitic Blight haulers. How many attacks we got coming in?
10.
10 attacks. Now it is -1.
Yeah.
Technically -2 because of Miasma Pestilence. I remember, guys. Woo! But also Foul Stench is what they get inbuilt. So it's only -1 though because you can't do modifiers.
You can't do it. Yeah.
So
hitting on 4s. No reroutes.
Boom.
And wounding on toughness 7.
Toughness 7.
So 4s. So 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay. Minus.
Minus.
4 up invulnerable.
Yeah.
He doesn't make it, of course.
Damage 2.
Damage 2. 5 ups. Oh, he saves 1. So there's 1 wound down on a Mephitic Blight hauler. We'll use this guy. There you go, Stinky. Next. Is that unit done?
Yeah, is it?
Do you know what? I might intervene.
Okay.
Yeah, I might intervene. Let's pop them in.
Shut up.
And let's pop them in. I'm going to grab some dice, guys, and we'll come back for some fight. Alrighty, got my dice. Had a look at my book to make sure I didn't do anything wrong, as I often do. But the Mephitic Blight haulers hitting on 3s. They're 4 attacks each because +1 for Heretic Astartes. Hatred Assault, which they get. Woohoo! And we're going to be going to the fresh unit that's about to attack us. Now, I've spent another CP for Creeping Blight, which we just looked at, which looks quite
tasty.
Quite tasty, yeah. So it's pick a Death Guard unit, and then for 1 CP they get +1 to their damage. So now they're damage 2 instead of damage 1 for their gnashing maw.
Yeah.
And furthermore, any 6 is AP4. But of course, because they got Blade's Putrefaction, I remembered, guys, means they get +1 to wound, and any 7s as a mortal wound on top of that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot going on. We're rerolling for Arch-Contaminator for the wounds, and we're rerolling 1s because of the Chaos Lord, Demon Prince. So, hitting on 3s. Take it.
Stuff DC.
Yeah, as always.
I love it.
More
There
2s,
you go,
yeah.
there you go.
Okay,
So
so
3 hits. No, 4 hits.
4 hits.
Thank you.
So that's
No, that's
1
not bad.
mortal wound, and re-rolling. There you go. So that's 1 mortal wound. So just 3 in
So
total.
2 saves, minus.
It's 3 saves because I still count as a save.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sorry.
But,
It's -2.
-2.
Yeah.
So it is 5 ups, so 4 up invulnerables.
Yep.
All good.
All good.
And 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
So 6 up. No, and I do not reroll. So you took a wound up.
1 wound down. All right.
We're getting there.
That was 3 CP well spent. What was that? Well, yeah. I guess it is me. I have to.
You have to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fighting back as if none of that ever happened.
So after that ginormous waste of time.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I wasted your time, my time. I wasted Nick's time.
You know what? You're gonna wear the helmet of shame.
Oh no, not for that. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. I did the same. I need to wear the helmet of shame now.
You spoke too soon,
I
my
spoke
friend.
too soon. So 4s. So 2 wounds at least.
2 wounds.
Yeah, -2.
4 up invulnerables. Of course, I failed them both. 4 damage. I got 1, so 3 more. So he's down to 4.
Okay.
Okay, so we're basically just headbutting each other, bumping in. You're
I'm
floating.
obviously just dangling chains on your face, and you're just thinking.
I'm just trying to nip your ankles. So that's the end of the combat phase.
I don't have ankles. I have a floating thing.
Amazing. I don't have ankles, and that's the end of the fight phase.
Yes.
So, quick tally of points. There's not a lot going on, guys. We've got 2 points for you, 2 points for me, and engage all fronts. You haven't quite got it yet.
I think I have it with this unit.
Maybe we'll check and we'll let you know.
Check. Yeah, I need to check the center.
Yeah, but we're going into Death Guard turn 2. Coming up. Okay, quick little bit of admin before I get into my movement. I have to do morale for these guys. They've lost 2, but they lost Sergeant, so it's on a 6. They can lose another 1, or they get attrition test. They're okay. I've had to spend 2 CP here, putting me down to just 2 CP left already. Yes! Because I need to keep them alive, because I need to grind them down, which I'll get now for turn 1, because unfortunately you didn't kill any full units.
No.
So I was.
I mean, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I was just popping shots into them because why not? I mean, it's great that I'm playing you.
Yeah. Thanks, man. That's so nice. Wait a minute, that's not nice. Anyway, on to Death Guard movement phase coming up. End of the movement phase there for the Death Guard. Just a little point out that with his little consolidation move, he is within this area, so he does get engaged all fronts.
Yeah, so I got 2 points for that.
Exactly. 2 points. Just want to let you guys know that. Now, end of the movement phase. Let's talk you through. My Pox walkers have stealthily crept on, and they will be deploying scramblers. How they deploy scramblers when they are rotting, brainless zombies, who knows? But it is Nurgle's will.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. So they're deploying scramblers. They're in the mid-board, so now we've got 1 left on my enemy's deployment.
Maybe they just have like 1 really techie guy. Just let him do it.
Just let him get on with it. The rest of them are doing their thing. And we spent a CP here for Bilious Blood Rush to allow them to fall back and continue to shoot. Yeah. And additionally, I've spent another CP, so I'm down to 1, which is fantastic. But what I've done is allowed the heal D3 with, I think it's called Flux Abated or something like that.
You can do that too.
Yeah, so D3 back on this guy, of course. Oh. Just the 1. I need to get new dice. Wait,
those are new dice.
These are new dice. They're my word bearer new dice, so I probably shouldn't use them on these guys. But anyway.
That's what you think.
Yeah, probably. So, these guys have moved off to the side. The unit of 2 has moved just by here, and then the unit of 3 has moved just behind them there. Maybe get some cheeky charges off, etc. with whatever is remaining. The unit over here has stayed stationary. I had a mad moment where I was like, oh, move around and try and
charge the Ravager.
Charge the Ravager.
On guard.
It did not go well, so I kept them back.
Your senses came up.
Exactly. These units stay still because they need to hold that objective. I was obviously holding at the start of my phase 3, but he is also holding 3, so therefore it's 10 points apiece. And now, into the cyclic phase, nice and quick. It's going to be probably the same again. What we're going to do is do -1 to hit onto this unit right here. Oh, sorry, and this guy tucked around this way because he is no longer served us the requirement, so that goes off. So they have -1 hit now, and then I will do Blades of Putrefaction actually on this squad of 3 here.
Yep.
Because I might get into combat if I can shuffle
how far are you away with the caster? Because if you cast if you cast a 7, it's a mortal wound.
Exactly. We'll check that.
Cast a 7,
I did indeed. Oh, thanks. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
For everyone to see.
I don't think you'll be within 7, but no.
Nope.
That's 7. So you're just up.
Oh, I should have thought that. Anyway. So he is now the Demon Prince is Miasma then, but now this guy is going to cast Blades of Putrefaction.
This unit here.
There's a unit of 2, there's a unit of 3, and there's a unit of 3 here. I'm actually going to do it on this unit of 3 in the back.
Okay.
Because I might be able to squeeze them in over there for combat. Maybe. So Blades of Putrefaction. There we go, that goes off. And then finally, Putrescent Vitality. I'm going to put it on this unit in the back here.
Yep.
Which goes off as well.
Yep.
Everyone's happy. Everyone's a winner in the Garden of Nurgle. Let's go into shooting phase coming up. All right, we all know what we're doing. We know there's a plasma gun there. We know he's in 24-inch range there. And we know we're overcharging. Why not? So we'll put the other bolter that's in range into there as well, but we don't care about that. We care about this. Yay, it's a hit.
Yep.
And that's a wound, actually.
So 4 up and bolt.
No.
I'll reroll.
Okay.
Because it is damage 2.
It is, and there's 2 wounds left on that.
Yeah,
got it. Okay, and
so
then
do I get it back?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No.
He doesn't get it back, but the bolter doesn't do anything. Okay. Now let's get into the good stuff. let's do this squad of 2. Hitting on 4s now because there's one less of them. But we're going to be going into that unit. We're going to be firing the melters, the missiles, and the bile spurts into them.
Yep.
So we'll start off with the melters, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s thanks to the Demon Prince. That's a hit.
Yep.
And then that's a wound.
So 4 combo. Yo.
Ooh, D6.
Yep.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Rerolling 1s, but he's dead anyway.
He's dead.
Does he
blow up?
explode? No, on a 3.
He doesn't. It was quite an epic roll there. So.
Yeah.
Now we go to the 2 missiles.
Yeah. Same unit.
Same unit, yeah. Everything was going to there. Rerolling 1s. That's 1 hit. And no wounds.
Okay.
And then 2d3 of the bile spurts. Ooh, 6 shots. I'll take that.
Look at you go.
Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Oh my word. That's a lot of hits. Now the bile spurt, I believe, is strength 6 because it's the user.
Yep.
So 5s. Is that right? But we're rerolling. Thanks to, because it's a plague weapon. We have Arch-Contaminator. So 3 wounds, sir. I think it's -1, damage 1.
So they all go through.
Wow. 6s?
Yep. Rerolling 1s. Yo, so 3 damage, okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's how we're gonna roll.
So what we're going to do now, he's down to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to put this back unit into that wounded Talus. Actually, we're going to do the bile spurts into him. And we're going to do the melters into him, but we're going to do the 3 crack missiles. We're going to get greedy, guys. And we're going to do the 3 crack missiles into this back venom.
Okay.
Okay, actually this venom.
Okay.
Why not? That venom.
Okay. So
Okay.
3 crack here and
Yep.
3 melter here.
Exactly. 3 melter and 3 bile spurts.
So he already has an inbuilt -1.
Okay. So 4s. That's, I'll reroll that one because I was a bit cocked. There's 2 hits. And then 3s. Just the 1.
1 wound on
Yep.
the venom, yes?
Yeah, 1 missile.
So 5 up. He's
Ooh,
good.
he loves it. Okay, and then we're going to do 3 melters into this fella right here. So that's, just a 1 hit. And that's a wound.
Yep. Into the Talus, yes?
Yes, exactly.
4 up. Cannot make a 4
Ooh,
up
we
today,
can't make a 4 up
Talus.
today.
Made a 5 up. But can't make a 4 up.
That's
So
2.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds left.
2.
And now we've got 3 bile spurts into him. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll reroll that because that's quite cocked. 5. And then we're hitting on 3s. So that's 3 hits. And then 5 to wound. Ooh, with a reroll because of Arch-Contaminator.
Yep.
So 2 wounds.
4 ups. Can I make 1? Yes.
Yeah, he's got 1 wound left.
Yeah, so 6 up fatal pain. So 1 wound left.
He's got 1 wound remaining. Damn. We'll do the bolt pistol from the Malignant Plaguecaster into him. That's a hit. And give me a 5. No. And is anything else knocking around? Don't think there is, you know. So we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to put the bile spurts into him. Hope he gets done. And then we're going to put the... well, actually what we're going to do is these 2 can see this back venom. So we'll do the missiles and melters into him. And then we're going to do the missile and melter into this guy.
And the 3 bile spurts into him. So.
Actually, it makes more sense to try and get rid of this. So what we're going to do... Sorry guys, what we're going to do... These 2 are going to go into this unit.
Yep.
And then this one's going to go into here, but all the bile spurts go into him, just to ensure he did. Yeah.
Yep.
So let's do the bile spurts first.
Yep.
3d3, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s thanks to the Demon Prince of Demonness. Oops, so that's 3 misses so far. And then 5s with a reroll because it is a plague weapon. 4, -1.
So 3. So 2 failed, 6s.
Oh.
So he dies. Does it explode? Does it explode? No.
He does not explode, but he is gone. I did waste a melter and missile, but probably worth it. And now we'll do the 2 melters into the other unit. 2 hits. And then we have 1 wound.
4. Can I make 1?
Yeah, you did. And then 2 missiles. 1 hit and 1 super cock dice. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
Look at me go, Mom.
Yes. Look at me go, Mom. And that's all my shooting done. There's nothing else that can be in range or can see. So we'll catch you guys back in a second for the charge phase. Okay, Slaughterfest in the center here continues. We're going to have this unit of 2 charging into the Talos. And there'll be no overwatching, we just discussed off camera. He was actually rolling the dice to see how the dice gods would favor you.
I was just like, nope, dice decided.
The dice said no. But I got in with a 7, so I'll move those guys in around here. And then the second squad, I will charge in also. And that is a 6, which will get them in as well. So I'll move those guys in, and then we'll start the combat phase, which is coming up. No other charges? No.
Well, no, because you moved them back.
Ah, yeah, I did, yeah. Cowardly. They're not going anywhere. Okay, fight phase. Fight.
Okay, here we are at the charge phase. But before we move on, DC, can you explain to the people why you're wearing the helmet of shame?
I didn't want to wear it today. Today was not a day to wear the helmet of shame. So I forgot to shoot my Terminators.
Yes, and that is why he's wearing the helmet of shame. So he's forgot to shoot them. He even forgot to charge them.
Yeah. So he's been. I won't shoot them, of course, but he's been kind enough to let me charge them.
At least.
At least.
Okay. So do you want to roll your charge?
I've got 1 CP.
1 CP left.
It's so hot in here. It's so hot in here.
It's stuffy.
Okay, I'll roll here.
Yeah.
I need a 9.
That's a 12.
The helmet is lifted! Oh yes. Yes, oh yes. By the way, thanks for letting me do that.
No worries.
Oh. Thanks for that. That's fun. Okay.
You're a nice guy.
You're a nice guy. Appreciate that. So, anyway, let's go into this combat here. I'm going to spend my last CP, which I was going to spend for my reroll, because I clearly thought I was going to fail that charge. I mean, yeah, it's me.
It's you.
But I'm now going to spend on Creeping Blight for that extra damage into combat, and we're going to go into these guys. Yeah. So, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Last time?
Say again?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I can do a lot better.
Last time.
Wow. Oh,
full house.
Full house, baby. Now I'm wounded on 4s rerolling, thanks to Arch-Contaminator.
You're rerolling. 2 6s, I see.
Oh, yeah.
2 there.
Come on, give me 4.
Not bad. So 3 6s.
Wow. Okay, so 3 6s.
Okay, so do the 6s because they're -4, but they're all -1 anyway, aren't they?
They're all -1 anyway, correct.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter.
And the 6s are -4.
Yeah.
And
they're all damaged too.
Yes.
So 3 6 9. So 3 6 9. So 4 Archon all around. Not bad at all. So that's 3 that go through. So that's 6 damage.
Yes, plus 3 mortal wounds.
3 6 9. So 6 up no pains.
I'm glad you're here.
And actually, I'll reroll 1 because it is damage 2, isn't it?
It is damage 2, yeah. Do you want to reroll 1?
Yeah, I've got 6.
Okay,
so I'll reroll 1. No.
Oh, okay.
So see if I get it back.
Ooh,
yes!
It meant nothing.
Look at me do things. Okay, so 6 ups. So save 1, rerolling 1s. No, so I take 2, 4, 6, 8. So that is 1 dead.
1 dead and 1 on.
1 on because it is 8. Should have done them 6 at a time.
That's alright.
But I'll take 2 wounds off the other guy.
Okay, so he's down to 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's down to 5.
5. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, down to 5. So would you like to intervene, sir? Intervene. Sorry.
No, I think that's. I think it's good.
Okay, so we're going to do the 2 here as well. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. I'm still hot from the helmet. I'm still hot.
That's my COVID now.
Yeah.
Just walk around everywhere looking like that.
No one talks to me in the street. I don't know why. Okay, so 2. They're hitting on 4s, unfortunately, but they're rerolling 1s. They are still within 6. But there is only 2 of them now. Okay, so that's pretty good. And now these guys are winning on 5s, but they're rerolling thanks to Arch-Contaminator.
So that's 2 so far.
2 so far, I like that. I need a lot more. That's 3. Just 3.
So -1, yeah?
Yeah, -1, damage 1.
So all saved.
All saved.
Look at me go, man.
Look at him go. Okay, so we'll do this combat off camera.
I mean they are dead.
Yeah,
they are. Rather.
Very, very dead. But shall we do the Talos?
Yeah, we'll do the Talos. So 5 attacks.
Are you going to go into
the full squad?
The full squad in the back? Okay, not a problem.
So here we go. 4 hits. Sorry, hitting 4s, aren't I? I think those
-1, yes.
Yeah, so I know for certain those are 3.
Okay, that's cool.
So, no wounds.
No wounds, okay. So that combat's done. We're going to do this one off camera, and then we'll give you a quick update of Scores on the Doors, George Doors. Okay, end of the movement phase. We thought we'd just give you guys an update at the end of the movement phase for Drukhari. And we've got 14 points to Nick, to 24 points to me, 21 points to me, so it's quite a close game. There's still a lot to go for. Do you want to explain 3 movement? I just consolidated my 3, I butchered them obviously.
Yeah.
They screamed in pain, and Slanesh now has their souls, I imagine.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Especially Dark Elders.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess we just accept that.
So, we've had some movement over here.
Yeah, so I basically moved him up to be within 3 of that objective, and hopefully everything here can kill them. That's the hope, because I'm running rather thin on the front.
Yeah, just a little bit. We've had the flying death engine of pain hop over to try and catch my sorcerer off guard, which is a nice little trick there. We've had the homunculus move up to suicide himself, but to benefit the Talos. The venom up here has very coolly flown. I can see him flying up there to get some shots off on the
screaming all the way.
Yeah. And then we've had the 2 venoms over this side to get in blaster range, etc. on here. The other Archon has just moved up because he's a badass.
He wants to give everyone rid of the living news and the reroll 1s, as well as probably charge in. And hopefully I can tank as many as I can on the sword.
I love that.
Yeah.
Amazing. And these guys are just following to get some cover there.
And I also used Cruel Deception on him, just because... so I can shoot and charge.
Right, of course. Yes, for CP. So that's it in the movement phase, guys. That's the Scores on the Doors so far. So it's all to play for, and we'll catch you guys back in a second for the shooting phase. Coming up. So cool coming here, storming through. So we're going to start off with shooting here. The Ravager number 1. Yep. It's going to be firing everything into my Terminators.
Yes. Oh, come on.
Hitting on 3s?
Cockage? Yes, hitting on 3s. So, toughness 5, yes? Yep,
toughness 5.
4s. Oh.
Just 2?
Yeah, because there's no writ there. So 2.
Okay, so 2 minus?
Minus 3.
Oh, we have 4 Cataphractii armor for invulnerable save. Failed both, of course. And damage? Damage
so
2.
1 at a time.
Yeah,
2 at a time.
2 at a time. Yeah. So first one, 5 ups. So second one, come on. Ooh, so one's gone. So I'll take this guy at the back.
Just threw over my sketch.
Oh, sorry, guy.
Done, guy.
Sorry, guys. Next, Ravager.
Yeah. So next one at the back. Rerolling 1s, thankfully.
Thankfully.
Okay, not bad. Good.
Translated pretty well, yeah.
Yep. And now 4s. Come on, do better than the other one. That's a lot.
That's a lot better.
So 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Let me grab 1 more dice, guys.
So 4 ups.
4 ups. So I made 2. So the first one. Nope, 1 dead. Second one. And third. So 2 dead. So we'll get rid of him. And we'll get rid of this guy.
Okay. So last one. Reroll 1s. Okay, so 2 miss. And 4s again. We're gonna have to get extremely lucky here. And that's not what we wanted, so just 2 more wounds.
Just 2 at 4 ups.
Yeah.
He saves and they're okay.
Yeah. Oh,
that's 3 down, but they still hold that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's difficult.
That's going to leave a sting.
Yeah, that stings.
Okay, do you want to have a little second and think about what you shoot next?
No, I pretty much know. So, poison shots from the inside here, and the blasters here.
Okay.
So we'll start with the back one because it's further away. So, blast pistol and blaster into the Myphatic Blight Haulers. So 1 hit.
Lovely.
1 wound.
Okay. 4 up vulnerable.
-3.
Yeah.
So back one. The poison shots.
Yep.
Into the 4, 5, 6.
Into my Griblies. Yep. My little Gribs.
So 4 hits. 4 wounds.
It's 3 to wound, isn't it? What's the toughness?
Strength? It's poisons.
Oh,
shots from the carbides.
So 4?
No, nothing.
Oh, no. Wow, this is
yeah, you rub it in, man. So here we go. So 2 blasters in there.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
Lovely.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Yep.
No, we're okay.
So and the poison shots.
Yep. They're going to tank it again.
Not much tanking if I can't hit them.
They love poison.
So 1 wound.
5 up, disgusting resilient. Yay! Tanked it. Get in the boys. Oh dear.
This isn't going to plan at all.
Okay, what's shooting next, my friend?
So he will shoot at them.
The Venom shooting over at that squad there.
6.
Okay, 6 shots coming in. Okay, missed 2. And then
3 wounds.
3 wounds?
Yep, 3 up.
3 up saves. 1 drops, but we've got 5 up. No, 1 drops. Okay, I'll pull him in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we'll put the Haywire goodness. We'll put them into this unit here because
okay.
I kind of expected them to be dead.
That is the -1 to hit unit, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so you want to go with that? Yeah, exactly.
I forgot that. So 4d3. Oh, come on.
Oh.
3, 5 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on this. No 1. And wounding on. Yeah, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds?
Yeah, so
okay.
2 wounds.
-1. I guess it doesn't matter because there's 4 ups. And we save 1, so 1 goes through.
And now d3 for 2. So that's 3. 3 failed.
3, okay.
So
Failed 3, so down to 3.
Yeah. Next unit will do the same.
Yep, that makes sense.
A bit better than this. Yeah, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is not bad. So 4, 9. Hitting on le 3s, rerolling le 1. That's pretty good.
Nice, okay, they're angry now.
Yeah, and now we need 4 ups to do anything. Hopefully getting.
Oh,
okay,
that's a lot.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 wounds so far. So 1 goes through.
Yeah,
so it's a total of.
So now we'll do a d3 then.
Yeah.
So 1. So you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, come on, 5 ups. Wow. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 go through, so that's 3 there. Does he blow up? He does, so we'll sort that out in a second.
Yeah.
And so we lost 3 there, so another 3 on that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll mark it up and we'll do the explosions off camera because it's going to be a lot of a mess, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, after all the carnage there, we've had 1 wound down on this one, and 1 down. Miraculously, the other guys were okay because he has his 4 up, Revoltingly resilient. The homunculus took a wound, and so did the Talos. But that is all the explosions done that side, and that's the end of the shooting, right? We just did a pistol off camera. It was over here because it was, you know.
It was why not?
But it was a why not.
It was
so now we go into the charge phase.
Yeah, so we're charging into the Plaguecaster.
Already? You want to charge both? Because I'll probably heroically demean anyway.
I mean...
Unless you can do some shenanigans.
I doubt I'll be able to avoid that heroic intervention, actually.
Okay.
That actually makes me rethink, because I didn't even think about it.
Ah.
I was just so, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
No, I'll go in.
I love it.
Why not?
Oh, he's very in.
He's very in.
Hey-oh! I love it. He's going straight in there. There's a lot of pain, but I will heroically demean with the big boy, of course. Because he's going to do some smashing. And then anything else? Actually,
okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to be charging him into
that squad. Okay, I have no CP, otherwise I would 100% overwatch.
Yeah.
He's in.
Yeah. And we'll be putting this guy. They still have the thingy on, don't they?
They have, yes, the Blades of Putrefaction, and they have the mines.
So he'll be charging into this unit.
Nice, beastly.
Because screw it, man.
Yeah, why not?
Screw it.
Okay.
At this stage,
yeah.
screw it.
I love it. Okay, so here we go. Charge is done. Fight phase coming up. Alrighty, I have no CP to intervene, so he can do interrupt. I keep saying intervene. Why do I keep saying that? Anyway, to interrupt here, so he's just going to go straight from the Talos into my Malignant Plaguecaster.
Yeah, it is turn 3, so we are hitting on 2.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, because of power from pain.
And rerolling ones?
No, we are not rerolling ones because they are Felix Flash.
I see.
That is 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
-2.
Okay, so he has a 3-up normally, so he then has a 5-ups. So save 2, and then...
Dirty man, so damage 2.
Damage 2? Okay, so then 5-ups. Ooh, so he takes 1 wound. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry.
You better be. Okay, so we shall move on.
Yes.
Swiftly from that to this guy over here.
The main boy. He's here to do work, do some damage.
Well, no. So
all hit.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
I believe it's -2 the husk plate. I believe.
That's okay because we have 4 ups.
Yeah.
Thanks to.
It's definitely a -2.
Okay. Ooh, you failed 2.
Yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, I should have looked at this before. But I'm pretty sure it's damage 1.
Okay, I'll roll them, and then if there's any more, we'll let you know. So 2 wounds go through. That takes 1 down to 6 wounds. There's more.
Sorry, it's damage D3.
Oh, it's D3. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to do 1. You've done that one, so you need to do 3 more.
3 more. Okay. 3 more. So save 2. So another 1. So that takes him to 4 wounds off. So he's got 4 wounds left. Okay. And now the homunculus.
Homunculus shall attack indeed, and he has. Sorry.
That's
He's
all
got
right.
5 attacks.
5 attacks. Okay. 5 attacks. Where are we rolling? Rolling here.
Yep, we're rolling in.
5 attacks going in.
Oh dear.
Does he no rerolls?
No.
Okay.
No dear.
He's tired.
So 1 wound because it is a poison weapon.
Okay. 1 wound. That's failed.
Damage 1.
Damage 1. Nope, goes through, so he's down to 3.
He is.
Okay, so what I'll do, guys, to save everyone a lot of time, because we know that these guys are going to attack probably him, because he's weaker, right?
He's got 5 of them.
Yeah, we'll kill him. And then the guys here will fight back on his Talos and see how he survives. So we'll let you know when we will do wound rolls on camera to show what's going on. So we'll catch you guys back in a second. Fate in the palm of your hands. We have 5 wounds done on the homunculus here from these 2 fellas.
So 5 ups. Save to damage 1, yes?
Yes, damage 1.
So 6 ups. No, so he takes 3.
He's down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now from the Demon Prince into the Talos.
Yes, we've got 4 done from the Demon Prince into the Talos at -3. Damage 3.
Yeah. So
4 ups.
4 ups. Failed 2. I'm gonna reroll 1 because if not, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Does he blow up?
6 up, feel no pains.
That's a bit of a shame because the Plaguecaster had 3 wounds on him as well. He did a great job.
Well, I still might save it.
Oh, true.
I just don't think I will. Rerolling 1s. No, so that's still 5.
Okay.
So does he explode? Hopefully. No.
He does not. But he dies with a whimper. And
you only did 1 wound. That's 1 character.
Yes. For shame. I'll put a wound marker actually on him. Good, thanks for reminding me. And then that's the end of the movement phase. So combat phase.
Yeah.
So scores on the doors there. You've got. So this guy kept slipping. By the way, guys, it's so annoying. But he is in this area. Sorry, over there. Yeah. So so he's got the 3 points for engage all fronts. He's got another 2 points for bring it down. But going into turn 3, I will score 5. I'll bring it down 2 points there, of course, in the previous round. I'll tell you what, we'll count it up, guys, and then we'll do the movement phase, and then we'll give you the scores.
Absolutely.
Lovely. All right, end of the movement phase, and wait a second. Oh dear, the second Helmet of Shame in 1 game. This is so. What happened?
I forgot to shoot my venoms.
You forgot to shoot your venoms, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
That's a lot of shots missing.
That's 24 poison shots right there.
And what else did you forget to do?
Yeah, so you remember that thing I did that people probably said, why the hell is he doing that with his homunculus? It was so I could use Crucible of Malediction on his Psychers, so they suffered mortal wounds and...
Could have killed the... Could have done a lot of damage.
Could have actually killed the...
Yeah, at that guy. Yeah, because if he had a 3, he's got 3 wounds left,
So Talos could have just done the last one.
Yeah. Helmet of Shame.
Yep.
It's hot, right?
Oh, it's so bad.
You have to keep it on during this while I explain what's going on. So...
No!
No! It's so hot, guys.
It's so bad.
Alright, so we've run this guy over to redundancy on this. They've stayed still, and so they've shuffled slightly, so they're going to shoot this venom. Not much going on. These guys, the mighty Poxwalkers that took no damage, shuffled to charge the venom. We've had the 1 unit that was in combat fall back, which was there, and I used my biggest blood rush for my only CP that came in, so they can shoot. Because they're on that terrain, they can happily see that Ravager there. So I've got 6 of these boys able to shoot. Which is delicious. And then we've got shuffling up here, not a lot going on to be honest with those guys. These guys have just shuffled again. They're obviously within charge range and also be able to take some shots off on them. So that's it for movement. Let's quickly go into the psychic phase. We're going to actually smite him.
You have been smitten, sir.
With my Demon Prince.
Yeah.
You have been smitten, sir, with a super smite.
So roll your d6. You roll the 1.
6.
Damn you. So I rolled 4. Yeah, he's gone.
He gone.
He explodes.
He exploded in all kinds of smitey goodness. And then, actually, that 2-up you have, is that for also first?
It's
mortal wounds?
No, just 2-up invulnerable. He's got 6-up in pain.
I don't need anything else in terms of combat, so I might as well smite him as well. That goes. Oh, that doesn't go off. I need a +1
because you ramp up your stuff.
It did. And then we'll do Blades of Putrefaction on these guys because then you can just charge them and eat him later. Oh, that's a perils. D3, 2. Oh, he's got 1 left. Oh, that is naughty. Now that means that what you should have done earlier was even more important because he's got.
He would have exploded then.
He gives the 4 invulnerable as well. To all those boys.
But not just that. He would have exploded then in magical cycles.
Yeah, he would have. But he didn't. Moving on.
He did not.
So that's all my psychic phase done. We've got rid of the homunculus. I'm happy with that. So let's move on to the shooting phase, guys. Coming up. Start the shooting phase. We're going to begin with this unit here. Actually, I should put my little Blades of Putrefaction icon so I remember. I've done quite well so far this game.
Yeah, I'm not forgetting.
Yeah, I'm not forgetting. Someone mentioned my weird thumbs the other day. I got double dexterous. What's it called? Double jointed.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do that, but that's about it. Talk about weird thumbs.
That's weird. Yeah. Anyway, weird thumbs aside, we're gonna do 3 bile spurts into this guy. Yep. We're gonna do 2 melters and 2 crack missiles straight over into that Ravager there.
Which I will use lightning fast reactions.
Of course, yes, we will use lightning fast reactions, and then we will do 1 crack and 1 melter into this back venom right here.
So see if I get the back. I do.
So you do not. Okay, so let's do the bile spurts first because that's fun into your Archon. Yep. So that's 5, 6 in total.
Yeah.
Yes, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s for my Demon Prince. Excellent. And now, toughness 3, so 3s to wound with his strength 6. There you go. 2s to wound, sorry, with strength 6. So that's all those wounds, -1.
2 up.
Oh, yeah.
2 up.
Come on, give me that 1.
Yeah.
Oh, you've done well so far. And then we're going to do the melter and missile into them. So.
I mean, Steven's dice are really good at rolling 2s.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Steven. Melter misses and missile hits.
Yep. And
then a 3. That's a wound, sir.
So 5 up. No. So D6.
D6. Just the 4.
So 4. Feel no pains. No.
So
takes 4, so he's down to 2.
Down to 2 on that venom right there. Of course I can, sir. 4 wounds. And then, so they're done. Let's move over to this unit. We'll do 2 bile spurts into him, and then, as I said, the other missiles and stuff here. So let's do the melters into that. So it's now hitting on 5s. Because I'm 4. I hit on 3s normally.
But
with 3 of them.
Because units, so yeah, now you're hitting on 5s.
5s. Okay. Give me 5s. No, re-rolling 1s for my Demon Prince. Oh, delicious. 1 melter. And no wound. No. Okay. And then 2 missiles. Nope, nothing there. And then 2 bile splits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. So that's 1 with. Ooh, re-rolling because of plague.
Yeah.
That's a wound.
So 2 wounds, yeah?
Just 1.
1 wound, but he has toughness 3. So do you wound on 2s because of his strength 6.
I only roll 1 dice though.
Sorry, okay. So he's good.
He loves it. And then finally, the last bunch hitting on 5s to the 2 melters into that Ravager. Ooh, that's a hit. Oh, he's again. Nice. He keeps slipping. And then that's a wound for the melter. Oh, what is it? What is it? Ooh, it's a 5. He loves it. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Missiles. Rerolling 1s thanks to my boy. That's a hit. And that's a wound. Ooh. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
It's only D6 damage. He's got 10.
Okay. 3.
So 3. So feel no pain.
Oh, nice.
So it takes 2.
He takes 2. That's fine. He's happy with that. And then finally 2 more bile spurts into the Archon. 1, 2, 3. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. Rerolling for 2.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
Feel no pain.
And does that mean now I can eat him?
You can definitely eat him. He's on a 5-up.
Death beetles are coming. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so that's I think it for shooting. They were all shot, the bulk of it. We'll do these and those off camera because it's just some pot shots into this venom, and these guys because it's just going to be again pot shots into that Ravager, and then we'll let you know what the wounds are. Then we'll go into the charge phase. We'll catch you guys back in a second. Okay, the slippery venom took a wound after all these shots, and actually. He went into the void because, of course, I overcharged.
He shot himself in the face.
He shot himself in the face. So,
damn it, Bob.
Yeah.
Not again.
God, Bob, every time. So he's in the void, and then we plink one wound off in the end. And over here, actually, on the suggestion of Nick, which is nice, I actually fired into this unit of Scourge and killed a couple.
You killed 4.
Killed 4. So it was a little morale test to do there at the end. But now we're going to go into the charge phase. These boys are going to charge this Ravager, and he will have watched and he rolled and got his CP back.
I did. Because I'm disgusted.
Yes, but now here comes the pain.
So 6ers, you're rolling 1s. No 1s, just 1 hit. And no 1s. Okay. Great Overwatch, guys.
Good job, guys.
Great job.
So in terms of
there's 4 of you on 1 boat. At least one of you could have hit a point blank.
And that gets us in. I'll just do that. And there we are. Okay, so they're in, they're happy. Yep. Now, the star players are going to go into this venom. They can't fail, but there we go. So I'll just tuck those in a moment. And then the fun one is the Mephitic Blight Trawlers have found lunch, and we're going to eat him.
Nom nom.
Nom nom. So that's 6, so that'll go in. So let me pile in, guys, and then we'll start the fighting and the killing coming. Nom 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 nom. So. The Death Beetles are hungry, and we have a lot of attacks coming in to this poor Archon. So we're hitting on 3s. There's no minus to hit him, right?
No.
We're rolling 1s.
I mean, I could use lightning fast, but I'm not going to.
Are you sure? Alright. Strength 6, so now wounding on 2s, re-rolling the Arch-Contaminator. Wow, didn't need to. That is a horrendous roll. Look at that.
I rolled 6.
Oh, look. He's dead.
He's very, very much eaten.
Yeah.
So
even with the feel no pains, that's the point. So he is gone.
He is gone. Not to the void, but to the bellies
of Slanoosh.
And, well, probably their belly first, then the soul line.
Exactly, yeah.
And then we've got dice ready here. Yes, exactly. So, attacks coming in, all with the bubonic axes, hitting on 3s. I'm quite happy with that.
Are you?
And now, wounding on 5s, and 6s are an extra AP thanks to Order of Rust. Okay, so there's 2 at AP 2, and then 2 more.
Okay,
so not a lot.
AP 2 ones. So save one. Take 1 damage, 6 up, feel no pain. Yeah, still takes it. And how many?
Just 2 more at -1.
2 more. Save 1. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
6 up. No, so take 2.
Take 2. I'm okay with that. We'll do that off camera, the fight's back. And over here, I actually will do it on camera because these boys are getting 2 attacks apiece. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And everybody wants to see everyone's favourite Poxwalkers doing the business, taking the shots from the venom, and now...
I'm dropping dice all over.
I know, I got one dice dropped. I'll roll another one now. Oh, and now hitting on 5s. Drop another dice. So we've got 1,
DC's jealous, he's winning the game.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I've ever beaten you. Oh, I beat you once with Tau. When you played Tau.
True, yeah.
But no one had a clue what was going on, so it was... But other than that, I never win, so I still might not, because he does sneaky things. He does so sneaky, gets in your mind.
Like
anyway, just 1 wound, but if we can take a wound, these guys will go to history. Oh, but they're still happy. So we'll do this attack and that attack off camera, and then we'll wrap it up and let you know, guys, what the deal is.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Drukhari turn 4. That is 1 lucky bird. He did his morale, he tanked it, he was fine.
He rolled a 2.
Yeah, he rolled a 2, he was very, very happy. So, end the movement phase here for Drukhari, and scores on the doors are currently 27 points to 51. But don't forget that we've still got deploy scramblers, which he will be doing here. So we've got 1 more to do for Nick to get those 10 points.
Yeah.
And we've got engage all fronts. So we've got 1 here, there, there, and he's on. Oh, they're here anyway for this side. So that's 3 points.
So, yeah, and something I just remembered.
For engage all fronts.
They're actually fearless because it's 10-4.
Oh, they're fearless.
Yeah, because the power from pain, so emboldened, I think it's called, or something like that.
Ah.
So they become fearless. Don't need to.
Well, lucky because Helmet Shane's right over there. If you got that wrong, but not for a third time in this game. So anyway, that's the end of the movement phase. We've had some moving over here. The Ravager's pulled out and he spent 2 CP to. Yeah, but you rolled 2 6s to get them back.
So I only got 1.
You get 1 back. But,
yeah.
So that
I would have probably placed them behind Obscuring just to not get shot, but obviously I want the reroll 1s to hit into wound.
Of course.
Sorry, no, the reroll 1s to hit. The reroll 1s to wound is dead. So I want the reroll 1s to hit.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, and then we've had the Ravager pull up here. The Venoms come round to try and take out this
so
spot
at
here.
least try to shoot you off this objective. Try to shoot you off that objective.
Exactly.
And at least go down with the fight.
I love it. Well, it's a close game, and this could really swing it if you get a good turn this time. Obviously, this Venom fell back from combat, so it can't do anything.
Yeah.
But this Venom is perfectly fine with me taking pot shots over there.
Yeah.
So that's the movement summed up. That's the points, and we'll catch you in a moment for some shooting. Into the icy waters, the Ravagers hovering above, firing into the. I pretty much they would probably sink to the bottom of that.
They probably would.
But anyway, so Ravagers going everything into those Terminators.
Yeah, so the black one first, reroll the ones. Okay, so on this, not bad.
Lovely.
And now 4 wounds, this is where it hurts. Yeah, 4 wounds, not bad.
Okay, 4 wounds. 4 up and vulnerable saves. As always, failed them all.
So damage 2 each.
Yeah, so the first one. Okay, so that's 1. And then the second one. So there's 1 dead. Yeah. And then the third one. And then the 4th one. Hey, so 1 died and 1 on 1 wound.
You disgust me.
Sorry about that.
So he's gonna fire his plague pistol, his splinter pistol.
Yep.
Plague pistol. So
the plague pistol
doesn't wound.
Okay.
So next Ravager, yeah.
There's gone.
No one else to shoot at them, so 4, 8. Rerolling the 1. Oh, that's a lot of 2s, that's devastating.
Excellent.
3 wounds.
3 wounds, okay. So, let's try 4 ups. Hey, and then
2 pains.
2 feel no pains. I need to make them both. Nope, so another one is gone.
Yeah.
Even going down to 2.
Yep, okay.
Maybe you kill them in combat.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Yep.
Or at least are they OBSEC?
They're not.
Oh, so at least I try to outnumber you.
Yes, exactly. Makes sense.
Try. Okay, so we'll fire all the Hair Happiness and we'll put that into. This was a wounded unit here, no?
They're all wounded.
Was that 3 here?
This is the 3.
That's the 3 man unit. And were they wounded?
Yes, there's 1 on 4 wounds left.
There's 1 on 4 wounds. So we'll fire into them.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, so 4d3 shots.
Okay.
And the Shard Carbine will put into the Poxmongers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
So exactly what I had in my hand.
Perfect.
So 3s. That's all hits.
Oh, I
okay.
love that.
They really want you dead. Hopefully I can get the same for wounding. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that's 3 mortal wounds and 2 saves.
The dice are over here.
So 2 saves so far.
So 2 saves?
Yeah.
Okay, of...
-1. Just strength 4 -1.
So 1 goes through.
Yeah, 1 goes through, and now 2d3 mortal wounds. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9.
2,
9
4, 6, 7. That's a lot. A lot of mortal wounds.
Yeah.
5 ups.
Yeah.
So save 1. So that's 1 dead and 1 taken down to 3 wounds.
Yeah. Do you explode?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's a very cocked dice.
But that would have been a 6.
No. Sorry, I wasted the 6. So 1 is down to 5 wounds.
Yeah.
And this one is gone.
Yeah.
I'll just put 5 there quickly. There we go.
Okay, so we shall fire this Venom.
Yeah.
And we'll fire him into the lone guy over here.
Okay, so this guy is on his own in a unit of 1.
And am I within 12?
Possibly.
I'd say no. I'd say no.
He says no.
Yeah. So 6 shots. 3 hits.
Okay.
Sorry, I fired 7 shots there. That's my bad.
That's
so
all right,
just say 1 wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Take 1.
3 up.
Yep.
He's okay.
The Ravager will fire into this unit here.
Yep, sure thing.
3, 4,
This is where they bring the pain.
8, 9. Hopefully.
Oh.
Oh dear. It really does hurt. Yes, you're absolutely right. You see, it does hurt. So 4s. So 3 wounds. -3.
So 6 hit. Damage?
Damage 2.
Damage 2. So the first one. Oh, he tanks it.
Oh, you
The
disgust.
second one. No. And then the third one. No. So 2 die. But one takes it. So that's 2 remaining.
6.
What are we firing at? What are we firing next?
That's 6. So the venom into it.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. So 3s. That's good. And now 4s.
Now 4s.
So 4, 5 wounds.
4, 5 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfectly.
Minus?
No minus.
Okay.
just
3 ups. So 2 go
Oh, come on, fail bug. Do it for me, DC.
Hey,
No.
1 lives.
One moves. Plasma
Okay.
guy or the champion?
Keep the champion.
Keep the
He
champion.
has leadership 8 after all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Into the void they go. To live with Papa Nurgle in the garden. Okay, so is that it for shooting?
No, the unit from inside. Here we're gonna put the.
Oh, go for the.
Yeah, so we're gonna put the poison shots into the
Yep.
into the caster, and we're gonna put the whatchamacallit, the blasters into the demon prince.
Makes sense. Okay, so what are we doing first?
So poison shots.
Poison shots.
So 4
4
hits.
hits. Lovely.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 up saves. Oh! No! You got him!
I got him.
That's him dead.
So now the 2 blasters into the demon prince. That's snake eyes.
Oh, Snake Eye. You can't have it all, but you killed the Malignant Plaguecaster, which means no more reroll Arch-Contaminator. Not really matters because I'm in combat right now. And no more Fort Invulnerable save.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's
And
the
the moral
shooting phase. It was a moral victory.
He had to die after
Finally got
getting
him.
so much.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
very true. Okay, so let's cut off and then we'll head off into the charge phase if there is any. Charge phase, the Mighty Plague Green stands alone. We're going to have the Venom going in and I believe the Ravager.
Yep.
Yeah, so here
the
we
Venom.
go. Venom, oh, he
That's
makes it. He's happy, he's going round. And then the Ravager, I don't know what he needs.
Probably around 7. That's a 6.
So just check it. It's probably 6.
Yeah, so from the base, that's a 7, mate.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that fails.
Oh, I see you need 7. So, okay.
So,
just the Venom.
I'll reroll because I have 2 CP.
Yeah, he's going to reroll. Oh,
That's a
you're
6. Come
Yeah.
on!
Oh.
You disgust me.
I used all the charge power, my double
So
6.
I already got 1 back.
You did?
Now we go.
So,
Charging in here.
yeah, the Archon,
Oh, come
more than enough. He's very happy.
Yeah.
He's going to do some chopping and chopping.
Hopefully we just kill 1. I just want to kill 1 to capture that.
Yeah, true. Do you want to go straight to the fight phase?
Yep, so we're going with the Archon.
Okay.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, all hits.
He loves it.
Strength is 4, so 5s, so 2 wounds,
2 wounds,
-2.
4 cataphractic armor. Yeah. And you know, I've not made a single cataphractic save yet.
So D3
Oh, D3?
on the first one, and
Yep.
the second one, 2 as well. So 2
So
and 2.
4 in total?
Yeah, come on. That's enough to kill 1. That's enough to kill 1.
Very much so.
Yes, so 1's down to
1's down. And then he actually, did you quickly fight back then?
Yep, he's down to 1, right? Because you took 3.
Yes.
You should technically have done 1 more.
Of course.
No, you wouldn't be down.
Oh, because yeah.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah, no worries.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Oh, I can reroll plague weapon. Nope, 1 wound.
Saves.
He loves it. Okay, so they're just clashing there. But you do outnumber me there.
I capture it, and you have to take a morale test, though.
I do, yeah. I've lost 4.
A decent morale test.
And over here,
Yeah, so let's see. So I believe the Venom has 3 attacks.
ooh,
Void Raven, which I don't have. There's a different list, but here we go. So 2 attacks, sorry. 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. Wounding on 5s, because Blade Veins are strength 1 wound. -1.
1 wound -1, so he has a 4 up. He makes it. So he get the punch back. I'll do that off camera. He's got power fist, but
He doesn't.
He does. Actually,
Hopefully you
I've got
explode.
3 dice.
Come on,
So,
explode me.
so there's 2 hits and 2 wounds.
So that's -3, I believe, on the
yeah.
power fist, so that goes through.
And it's flat 2 damage now, isn't it? Power fist.
Yeah, so 4 feeling
4
pain.
wounds. So he can't die. He's got 4 wounds. So he's down to 1 wound.
He's down to 2.
Down to 2.
He's got 6 wounds.
Didn't he take one earlier from the top?
Yes, he does.
He does.
Yeah. Here's his dice.
So he's down to 2. Dear oh dear.
Down to 1.
Oh, down to 1.
Yeah, because...
Of course, 4, yeah. Down to 1.
Yeah, that's math.
That's math. Oh, that could be exciting. Could pop in later. And over here, morale test. We've lost 3.
I mean...
So I don't think I can fail, because leadership 9.
Yeah, that's true.
A 1 it happened anyway.
Yeah.
And over here he's lost 3, which then leadership 8. So on a 6. Oh, I saw it for a second there, but he's okay as well. So that's the morale done. And that is all of the fighting done. So let's tally up points and then go into potentially turn 5.
Yeah.
I think it's quite close, so it's all to play for. We'll catch you guys back in a second. Okay, so we did tally it up and we played it through a little bit, and even if
so even if I max out, he doesn't kill the Scourge, which will be an easy job because of the shooting and the charging.
Yeah.
If he doesn't manage to take me off this objective, which would be easy with a fallback, with the charging, the shooting, everything.
Yeah. I'd kill him for
exactly.
Down.
And even if he doesn't kill this,
yeah,
which again would be easy with Melter's Cracks and all sorts. So even if all that goes well for me,
yes,
and I score all the points in the world, I still get only to 57, and DC has 64. So there's not really much of a point in carrying on.
Awesome game, dude. Yeah. Let's talk about it in the end of game conclusion catch up, and we'll see you in a second. There we have it, end of the game, victory for the Death Guard, and one of my very, very, very rare victories against Nick. So, not that I'm going to rub it in his face for the next few weeks. Remember that time I won?
Yeah.
Remember that time I won? Remember that time all your saves were terrible?
It's because I used part of those dice.
Yeah.
Pink dice, horrible.
I know. But anyway, let's talk about the game. How do you feel the list worked for you or didn't work for you? What did you change?
Well, it's like I mentioned at the beginning, obviously starting with less CP because I don't have racks to do the 3 patrol detachments. It takes a bit of a toll. I mean, I still had CP to use. I made a few mistakes. I should have used, I think I discussed it off camera with you. Yeah. I should have used the Vecton.
Yes.
When you did the whole mortal wound, that you did so much damage to the Talos in that assault phase. I should have vected that. But I did not.
No.
At least one of the 2 times I should have vected it. Yeah. It's probably the only stratagem that you use that I should have vected.
Yes. It's such a powerful strat as well. I've been using it similar when obviously Regis did a cult in the local event we did, and it literally saved one of the games for me just by stopping someone re-roll for a charge. So it's like, you know, it's powerful.
It's powerful. Yeah, it's very strong. So yeah, I mean, I forgot to even shoot my Venoms. Which was like, oh come on, that's just too bad.
To be fair, I mean, it just would have been one of the units of Poxwalkers, but
yeah, I mean, but
it's just the list is so tough to get through, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the Mythic Blight Holders is just they're so good. They're good in combat. They're good in shooting.
Yeah.
They can fall back and shoot with the stratagem that's only 1 CP.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much do it every turn with the CP that you get back.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's the Disintegrators don't feel like they put out as much damage as they used to.
Yeah.
They used to, at least it felt like they used to do a lot more. At least when I played against Dark Elder, or when they were Dark Elder, with Grey Knights, it just felt Disintegrators were eating away troops, and it doesn't feel like they do it anymore. I mean, I played Necrons in one of my last classic battle. And even against them, it didn't feel that great because reanimation just ignores your damage too anyway. So
good segue is a classic is back.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Classic battle reports are back. The old school like White Dwarf style that SM was actually started on. You and Nick started it doing that. Yeah. Stephen and Nick, SM. And yes, so they are back. So check out on SM Plus or smbattlereports.com. You'll be able to see that one coming in. So you played against them with the lovely new Drukhari. But anyway, I was actually really worried when you had that big old party bus, we called it. Yeah. Everything going in, I thought this is going to do so much pain to but it just seemed to crash against the rocks. Right?
Yeah, it really did. And it's like I'm saying that the Haywire did put in some work. I mean, sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. That's the thing with D3 shots.
Yeah.
Since you don't have a guaranteed number of shots, you don't really know how much damage output you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Or at least more or less
Yeah.
a ballpark. It's like Holocron bikes, but you have D6 shots, 66 shots. So
Yes.
you usually get a lot more shots with them than maybe 8, maybe 9. And then you have to still do a roll of 4 up. You're still aiming for 6s because you still want the D3 mortal wound. So the damage output from the Haywire, not really that great. This is the second time I played this list.
Yeah.
And I think instead of Scourgers, I'd probably take Void Raven Bombers. I'd probably take the 2 I have.
Okay.
Because Void Lancers, I think, are something I'll put more work in.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed with the way the game's gone.
It was a close game.
Yeah, at the beginning, it was closer, but then I started failing my saves with Talos, and it was a bit unlucky. But you know that's the name of it. That's
just the nature of it. Exactly. Yeah, but I think if you were a little bit lucky on some of the more other elements, then I think you could have actually snatched that. Yeah, I was actually really happy with my new version of the Death Guard list because the previous iteration is actually I think it's still on YouTube. Is it was the original 9 Mythic Blight Haulers and the 2 Plagueburst Crawlers. But as I said in the start, I haven't taken Plagueburst Crawlers because I think they're rubbish. And if you don't mind, you fight me because they just don't they're tough to kill, but they just don't. They're just not flexible enough. They don't. For me, they just don't do it. So instead, the extra troops was super handy because I could put those in reserve. They got me the deploy scramblers. They sat on objectives for me and they tanked it. And I think that's what kind of held it together for me because yes, the Mythic Blight Haulers are great, but they were hitting on 4s a lot of the time. Yeah. And then because you have that kind of bubble you want to keep them in when you're going around, you can't be as aggressive. Yeah, you can't. Some people there's a really Chris Tuto who's a fantastic tournament player. He was in No Retreat. He brought a similar list like this. However, there's a lot less troops, but his Mythic Blight Haulers, he's just used them like they were bowling balls, so flying all over the place. Whereas I'm always cautious with it, and I can't get out of that. Well, yeah, but then if I'm not within 7, they don't get the 4 up. Yeah, what would happen otherwise? So for me, it's but it was good. I enjoyed it.
I think you played it quite well because at the end of the day, you forcing me to throw my Talos at you.
Yes.
Because I just had to clash. But that stratagem of fall back and still shoot just really counteracts the idea of trying to tag things so they can't shoot you at least, you know?
Yeah, that's a big thing in 9th edition, I think.
It's massive.
And the fact you can't shoot with the fly and all those kind of things.
Yeah, I mean, because of all those things, Drukhari, I think, took a hit because everything flies. It was easy to just, I'll just fly and shoot you anyway, and then again and again and again. Yeah. But you still have Cruel Deception. There is plenty of CP, I think, that you can take because of the raiding force. I mean, you still have the ability to do that, just not with multiple units. So you need to be a bit more careful, just your placement, and will be more wary about getting charged. But that's pretty much it. You have to be more tactical, which I enjoy more.
Yes, you do.
I do enjoy that more. It's like 5th edition of that.
You're going to use my GSE probably soon as well, aren't you? Show me how it's really done.
Oh, I would love to use the Genius to the Cult. I mean, before Drukhari, that's what I wanted to buy.
Yes,
but then he started painting them, so I was like, well, I'll buy the Drukhari because they look amazing.
They do look amazing, I got to paint bikes and other things for you because I don't think you'd like my list right now.
No. I do want bikes.
Yeah, you want lots of bikes. I got 15, I'll paint them up for you.
Right, good one.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that game, guys. If you're new to SN, really appreciate you taking the time to watch. And if you like more, hit the old subscribe button. Pardo's going to put it somewhere. There, somewhere on the screen. Put it there. And if you want more content, as we mentioned earlier, SN Plus is our exclusive members only section, where all of our awesome SN champions are sitting around in a lounge chairs, sipping cognac and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. Enjoying the good life, watching extra battle reports, both video and the classic, which is now back. So check that out, guys, if you want. Appreciate, like I said, you watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.